U.S. stocks seesawed on the final trading day of the month. Earlier in the session, the equity averages were positive, but the Dow lost over 100 points before pairing losses. Heading into the close, the averages flirted with session losses. Global jitters continued, but oil prices saw some relief. So let's get straight to your happy hour closing bell report. On Monday, Wall Street sold off as month-end orders flowed in. Losses in healthcare weighed on the major indexes. Despite the pullback, February saw a rebound in shares for the Dow. The S&P and the Nasdaq settled lower for the month of February. And in commodities, Saudi Arabia announced a plan to work with OPEC members Venezuela and Qatar and non-OPEC producer Russia to freeze oil output at January highs. April oil settled higher at $33.75 a barrel on the NYMEX. That's up 3% for the day, but gains for the month came in at less than 1%. And separately, gold posted its best monthly gain in 4 years, adding over 10% in February. In economic data, Chicago PMI came in at 47.6 in February, missing expectations. Pending home sales fell 2.5% in January versus expectations for a slight gain. And the Dallas Fed general business activity for February was negative at 31.8. Overseas, China's central bank cut its reserve requirement ratio, the amount of cash banks must hold as reserves. Now let's take a look at the closing numbers. And in companies, JP Morgan Chase and Wells Fargo lost over 1% to pace the retreat among lenders. And in pharmaceuticals, Amgen lost 3% and Endo International slid 24% as healthcare companies headed toward their worst decline in more than 2 weeks. And according to reports, Valeant is under investigation by the SEC. Shares tumbled 15% on the news, extending earlier losses. Sprint gained 3% on news that it will open 500 new stores in a joint venture with Dixon's Carphone. The forecast for the Big Apple may not be bright, but as for the markets, a brand new month is set to begin. With the jobs report up ahead on Friday, we'll have to keep an eye on fundamentals and technicals. Thanks for watching and have a great evening.